Hard
be
off.
starting 17th or 19th. In at 77, Brandon Showers will be 20th.
Without getting ran over behind.
Right.
Steve Seeger, Mike McCauley will be 21st.
You gotta be
81.
easy in
Steve
and easy
Seeger's
through the
is gonna be
center because you
22nd
get on
in
it
that
too soon.
16.
You're going around.
It fucking's loose,
Brad
yeah.
Patterson
You got
in
to
that
be
28th,
careful
start
on it through the
23rd.
center of the
Greg
corner.
Parmalee in that
Once you
4th,
get through the
start
center and the
24th.
truck rotates, then you
Paul
can get
Patterson
on it
in
and
the
get off the
51
corner.
is going
But
to start 25th, and Gary Wright is going to start 26th in that 38. And that is everybody tonight.
Man, I am nervous. This is slick, y'all.
It was getting close.
Sorry about the sound. Yeah, it's slick out here. There's probably going to be quite a few yellows tonight. Not even trying to lie. It's going to be out of 4 or 2.
Green, and we are off on the first championship race for the Truck Series.
Hold your line.
AV Contracting, Wednesday Night Truck Series.
Hold your line, still there.
Brought to you by AV Contracting.
Still there. Still there.
Tripp getting that jump off on that start.
Still there.
And Justin Gann behind him. Is this going to be a battle
Still
like we
there,
saw
still
last
there.
night?
Still there.
E13. It will be. The
Still
truck drives
there.
similar to the Xfinity. Maybe
Hold
a
your line.
little bit more control. But again, you're going
Still there.
to see people snapping loose coming off. So
Hold your line,
see
still
who can
there.
hang on to it. And those two are really good.
Still there. Clear inside.
The leaders just run out 23.51 D12.
Anytime.
He's trying to get up there. Ricky's catching up to Chuck, though. Chuck's starting to open or knock on that door for the inside line, it looks like, to get around the 30.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, this is the first race of the
Okay, John, the guy in front
chase
is
for the
rolling
truck
over
series.
00. The rating is
We had the
3.7.
Xfinities yesterday.
Away a little bit.
One's going around.
Caution's out.
See Ricky diving it low, trying to get a run down.
it
low.
happened
You
to
can
me a
do
couple
that. It's
laps
lot
ago.
harder.
Okay, pace goes
That
out.
one's on
Stay single file behind number 00. It looks like
Thank you.
Ricky
Thank you.
just crashed.
First caution
Okay,
of the
pit's still
night.
closed.
Hey, I didn't get into you there, did I?
Pace car speed
Looks
is
like,
50
no,
miles per hour.
Hit anybody, so he'll get it straightened out.
Okay, I didn't think
Get it
so,
straightened
but
out
I wasn't
again.
sure.
Alright, the pits are open.
Looks like we got cars stopped or trucks stopped everywhere.
Whoa.
Kept my foot in it, kept it low.
I had to turn that
Yeah.
steam off in the background. Nobody
Didn't hit
pitted.
anything, so it's
Wow.
likely that he's not gonna.
Same thing happened last night.
Nobody's probably gonna go.
That was
in
a
for
good save,
pit
though.
Stop on this, I can't imagine.
Rick.
If it'd been,
I like that paint job, Randy.
Yeah, it's too early for
if it'd
tires.
been 4 or 5
but
more laps,
who
though,
knows,
I
that
would have
might
pitted.
come
Thanks,
top
buddy.
off. They can get probably
I'll try
83
not to
laps
put
of fuel
many
tonight,
dents in it.
so they can go over halfway.
Let's hope not.
But if you're in the back, you might as well top off.
I'm a little rusty.
Tires are cold when you come out of the pit, so
Hey,
if they can
you're
stretch
looking
a
good,
couple
buddy.
laps,
Looking
maybe they'll
good.
get
Just
lucky
stay
with
where you're at.
caution and catch everybody.
Who's broadcasting tonight?
Brazy's got us tonight.
Yeah. Shout out to Brazy.
Awesome.
He's a lot better at it
Pits
than
are
I
open.
am.
Listen to it.
We're getting them lined back up here.
Where's Nation? Is he up in there?
He's fucking a squirrel.
Fucking a squirrel.
It's definitely
Pits are
an
still closed.
alien.
Oh. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that driver chat.
That was good, Mike.
So
Should
we're
be
gonna,
getting ready to go here pretty soon.
yeah, we're gonna get lined back up here again. We got Keaton and Justin in front. Chuck Sweeting third, Terry Kahn fourth, Richard Holland fifth, Jacob Daniels sixth, TJ Lee seventh, Tommy Haynes in eighth, Jeff Gilmore in ninth, and Roy Hyde will round out the top 10 on the restart.
See Tommy running a new paint tonight, the Reese Fuel. Blue chrome.
Stay behind car number 57 on the inside
No more
column.
bush.
Pace car lights are out.
Looking good.
Here we'll start off with the 33 here. Once they get going through some laps, we'll start going through the field. Take a look at all those designs on those cars, trucks tonight.
All right.
Yeah, now that iRacing put the spec map out a year or two ago, you can really see some nice paint jobs out there. Everybody likes their chrome, I guess.
Pace car's in. Here we go. There's the
It's
green.
just- they like shiny.
Yep, something shiny.
Pace cars down.
P11.
Eaton getting a nice jump on that start.
It's real hard to keep pace with that leader on the start the way iRacing does it. You can't speed and you can't pass them, so it's really hard to get a good jump and really gives the leader an advantage.
Car inside.
Especially with the restart zone.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
33 here trying to decide if he
Still
wanted to
there,
go between
still
those
there.
two. That wouldn't have been a good idea.
Still there.
It's three wides
Still
possible
there.
here, but everybody has to pay attention to what
Hold
they're
your
doing.
line.
You can run in top, middle, or bottom.
You are all clear low.
Austin's going to catch back up with Eaton on that.
I was fixing to say when Ricky spun out, you can use that bottom, but it's really hard to get the rear tires hooked up coming off down there. You can gain a lot of time going in, but you usually lose it coming back out.
Got a car low inside. You're clear inside.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. That lap is a 23.62.
High line.
I just had to lift for Jeff. Keeps coming up the track.
Getting a good run on
P11.
these corners, it looks like, though. Keeping up with Justin.
Yeah, it looks like the top 8 or so have gotten single file. They're still trying to sort it out in the back, but that top 5 again is looking like they want to pull away.
The next car ahead of us is Jack, car number
That's
57.
He's trying to work on the leader, but don't think he can get the run down there to make a pass.
I'm sorry, Brad. I thought you saw me down there.
Oh,
Yeah, see
he was
Terry
getting
Kahn a
loose.
little wobbly. Yeah, he was a little loose. He's working that top side, and he may end up with second out of it if he can keep the back end under it.
Let's go and hop in the car cockpit with him.
Yeah, you can see those quick jerkings. He's catching that. Every time he jerks that wheel back straight, he's catching that truck.
They'll get a good push. Not going to be enough, though.
You can get a lot better runoff, center off on that high line. That's getting him up there where he can keep him worried about it anyway. He is loose. Sooner or later, that's not going to work out for him, I'm afraid.
Okay, Jones. Looks like the fuel window is going to open on lap 69 and closes after lap 83.
You're risk burning your right rear off too, and if you keep that up, it'll just get worse and worse.
Your last time was
See the different lines everybody's
24.04.
taking, and they all kind of come back together when they get on the straightaway.
Thank you, Chop. You're clear, Ricky.
Got Richard Holland getting around Chuck on that one.
Yeah, they're hanging on to the front group there.
Gap 2, Jeff, ahead's now
See Tommy Haynes, I
0.58.
can't see the number on the guy in
Come
front
on, man,
of
let
him.
me go.
Trying to keep contact, but they're starting to fade back a little bit too for 6th and 7th.
That's
They're starting to get stretched out.
On these guys.
Okay, Jones,
Looks like
you've just run a
Daniels has been
24.00.
pressuring Roy behind them, and otherwise it's single file back to about 15th or something.
Go back to 00. Roy Hyde. Jacob Daniels and Jeff Gilmore right behind him.
Jacob was up on him trying to use the high side, but it couldn't make it work. You'll probably see some of these guys fall off. What some people look like they pick up because of tire wear. It's not terrible.
That
but
lap was
we're
a
gonna put lot of laps on tires
23.87.
tonight. And somebody way down on the apron in the back there. Looks like that's all good.
Jump back here, 53, Ivan Jones. Kind of in one of those gaps in the line right there. See Vern sneaking up on him though.
Yep, I'm not sure where he started.
Vern started in 17th place tonight. He's now up to 12th, so he's moved up 5 spots.
He's good with these loose off trucks, so as long as he doesn't end up stuck to the wall, he should be able to work his way up.
Well, I mean, it's not a race if Vern doesn't touch the wall at least once.
Nation, how you doing?
What's going on, people?
Oh boy. Well, I just lost that bet.
What was that?
That you would be here.
And who bet against you?
Ricky.
Just saying. Ricky bet?
Okay, Jones. The next guy
And
is
Ricky said he
Jacob,
was gonna
car
do
number
some things,
72,
so I
and the
said,
rating
well,
is
that's since here.
1.7.
Well, I had to wait till first time to finish downloading because Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Damn it. Are you doing Wi-Fi from the McDonald's parking lot?
No, stupid, I'm at home.
Oh.
The car ahead of us is the car 34, and the rating is 2.0. Jeff, car number 30, is now leading the race. You've been real consistent here. Great job.
So they're all kind of just
Deja
running
vu
along,
here.
doing their thing.
Austin
Kinda
Wagner
alright.
right now.
This time we're on opposite lanes.
Drop back and look at man. We were just talking
You've just done
about
a
Ricky Fidel.
24.28.
Inside.
They're currently running 14th.
Line.
Started in 3rd, so he must have had a little. Oh, that's right.
Still there.
Yeah, he's spun out. He's trying to work his
got
way
it.
Still
back.
there, still there.
I definitely didn't have
Still
a chance against you last night, but
Viewers.
see how
Still
tonight
there.
goes.
Smoke crack.
Hold your line.
Got battle
Well,
going on.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty
They're down low.
better with the extender for sure than
Gan's just refusing to go away, isn't he? Richards moved into 3rd
10th.
there, right? his tires a little bit. He's starting to fade back.
Justin is continuing to battle, trying to keep up with him.
I see him diving low there, trying to get some time going in. It's just so hard. You about got to have them cleared by the time you come off. Otherwise, you need the whole track to get by them. If you haven't cleared them by the time you leave the corner, you're probably not going to get it done. And as small as this place is, momentum off is big. If you
Okay,
can't get
Jones,
your run
you've just
off,
run a 24.18.
by Holland for that failed attempt low.
Battle for second place right now. Hold that low line.
Car inside.
That last lap was 24.35.
Line.
P10.
Still there. Hold your line.
The car in front is Jacob, car 72. The rating is 1.7.
Hold your line. Still there.
Sit back there and irritate your tires.
Still there.
Just ride comfortably.
Hold your line.
You've just run a 24.50.
Still there. Hold your line.
Kind of falling back again a little bit now.
Still there. Still there. Your line. Still there.
It was very much a rhythm track. You can kind
Hold
of
your
break
line,
your
still
rhythm,
there.
break your momentum. It takes you a lap or
Clear
two to
low.
get
Clear
back
low.
in it.
Oh, Vern. Putting that pressure on me.
Go back through the line. 33 of Terry Khan. He was up there with them guys. He's falling way back now.
Yeah, and you got Tommy Haynes in 6th. He's under pressure from Roy Hyde. Jeff Gilmore. They're in 7th and 8th. Jacob Daniels, he's in 9th. I think he's fallen back a little bit now. I think he might have been up a couple of spots.
Okay, Jones. That lap was a
Evan Jones in
24.38.
10th. He's having a good run. Talking and typing and drinking. Doing like 3 other things. Doing some algebra while he's driving.
What's going on, Paul?
Inside, inside. You are all clear low.
Oh, he was pushing and he ended up losing it. Looked like it's going to bring out a caution, no?
So he found it.
Found something. Wasn't what he wanted to find.
That was Keaton. Riding on the edge and broke it loose.
No, that was Jeff Gilmore.
Oh, okay.
E9.
I was looking in the back, didn't see it.
He was up there pressuring Tommy and Roy and trying to push to the inside and ended up breaking loose on the rear end and ended up falling back a spot. So. No, he's trying to get back up to Ivan, get his spot back. Then behind them, yeah, we got a battle. We got Austin, Byrne, and Ricky. Current battle for 11th place right now.
Yeah, so Ricky's in 12th. He's picked up a couple more spots, so he's on a recovery drive, starting the race in 3rd and had a self-spin. So he's working hard trying to get back up there. Looks like he might get Vern here if he can hold the speed coming off.
Focused on these guys right now while they battle it out.
He could take another lap or two if couldn't get the run off there and had to fall back in line.
well. We are one caution so far. And it was by that man right there who self-spun, didn't hit anything, didn't hit anybody. He just reset, and now we've been going along. 43 laps and 150 tonight. We're gonna put Nation to sleep tonight. That's the goal.
You're doing a good fucking job, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I can start
Inside?
singing.
Okay, Jones,
Really want
that's
to.
half your tank.
Still there.
E9, gap 2, Jacob. Ahead's now 1.00.
Still there.
Because we can't say that word.
Still there.
We can use our golf voices if you want.
Still there.
That's what he says I'm using
Clear
already.
down low.
Our
Got
golf
a car
voices.
low inside. Still there. All clear inside.
So many comments, so little time. It's only 150 laps.
It's only. We're only 46
Maybe
laps in.
45.
Long bunt.
So 105.
Good job. You didn't even have to use your extra finger.
Nope, I had one spare.
You've just done on 24.50.
See, I could have made another joke right there that would have been funny, but nope, I held back.
But you didn't go in the gutter.
Well, I could have said I had one finger left and it was for you. Guess which
Hold
one
your
it was.
line inside.
I don't want to know.
Your line. Hold your line. Clear inside. Inside. Still
Now
there.
it's you running in front of a group of vehicles that are trying to catch
Still
you.
there. Still there. Still
Sector
there.
meters are coming up on a lap car.
Still there.
They'll probably move over and let them on by.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Glad to see him back
Clear
out
down
there.
low. Inside.
He's getting used to some new pedals and
Still
actually
there.
hasn't been in the
D11.
truck much, so he's kind
Still
of far
there.
back in the back, just getting some seat time.
Hold your line.
But good to see him back out
Clear
there.
inside.
Take it, Jeff.
You might see that two pits at about 50 laps each. You know, to get those new tires. It's a good strategy, but if a caution comes out between then and when everybody else pits, you could be trapped a lap down.
Got TJ Lee and Mike McCully battling right there.
Okay, Jones. Car in front is Jeff. Car number 57.
Sustil.
Got a car down low. Clear low. Clear low.
Thank you. You've just run a 24.51.
Nesquik 66. Get Randy behind you.
Randy Showers. I haven't seen if Randy's the son, right? Haven't seen his dad run the trucks.
No, he's the dad.
Oh, he's the dad.
Brandon's the son.
Right on. And then Gary Wright, 38 there, running in 20th. These guys look like they're just kind of trying to.
Alright, the track's heating up. It's now 73 degrees.
Hopefully, have something later in the run. That's the background of the leader.
Right
Got a
behind
car
us.
down low inside.
Alright.
You there.
And we're back.
You are all clear low.
That lap was a
And you got
24.65.
Paul Patterson, pulled her into the pits, called it a night.
He's in the chat.
I see that.
You know, so is I, but that don't mean anything.
Well, that's true. So is Vernon, so is Mikey. So
Vern said that before the race even started.
they were on the pace.
No, they weren't. They were practicing. I was lurking.
The next guy ahead of us is Ricky, car number 10, and their rating is 3.9.
Well, yeah, call it whatever. Fucking call it.
Faster in
That lap was a 24.66.
Damn. That's because it's on you. For once, it's not on me.
It's not on me either. He's saying he's faster in the chat. He's practice on the track. That's what I took it as.
Outside,
Maybe
outside.
I'm wrong.
I think that's kind of
Clear outside.
No, that's what he meant. I
E13.
I didn't get insulted this time.
That's true.
Oh, got somebody in the infield here, spinning out. I don't know if he's going to bring out a caution. He's off track.
That would be Mr. Vern Bradley.
Kick you.
Take a look, see at what happened here. He just kind of spun out. Oh! Who's next?
Yeah, he just broke it loose. And then Sanud
Okay,
almost
John.
lost it
The
trying
car
to
in
stay
front
out
is
of it.
Brandon. Car number 23.
He probably, the only damage to John is he's short, probably. Vern, looks like Vern's not liking these tires maybe too well at this point, but probably grind
It
it
is
out.
slick, man.
Oh, there he goes loose again. I know he was saying he wanted some more practice on this track tonight, but he didn't get as much as he wanted.
Yep, he had to do league stuff, I think.
There,
Heck
he's
is that?
touched the wall.
Your
Now
lap
he's
times
good
are
for
real
the rest of the
consistent.
race.
Keep it up.
The wall
Yeah.
has officially been burn tested, burn approved.
He's not happy unless he's not happy unless he smears my Alienware paint all down the freaking turn one wall.
E13.
Pushing, trying to regain some spots. Trying to regain up to everybody else.
And while you've been looking at that, Keaton's pulled out. Second lead, second and a half. Almost 2 seconds.
Gap out front's now 0.81.
Lentz went in for that hit earlier, so he should be able to stay ahead of these guys with the fresher tires, as long as he can keep them sticking.
Yep.
Would feel like it's first night in prison.
And that's a problem with pitting here with a 40-mile-an-hour pit lane. He's actually 2 laps down, so he'll get it all back when they pit. But
Yeah.
you get a caution, and you don't at least get that first one back. You know, you get a lucky dog, you could be trapped a lap down for the rest of the race. Especially since this is one caution in 63 laps, so it looks like they're planning on running. You see, Gone looks like he's fading now because Holland just got around him. And Chuck's looking to close in on him too.
It'll be a few laps before Chuck gets back up there, though.
Yep. They might very well pit before then. They're going to probably have to come in 20 laps or less. I'd say probably
Okay,
somewhere around
Johns. Gap 2.
83.
Brandon. Ahead is now 0.85.
It'll all depend on the leader. If Keaton jumps in there, then they'll definitely.
The gap to the
follow
behind
him
is
in.
now
They might cut it
0.88.
in half at 75. Ooh, Chuck had the back end hanging out back there.
Looks like it's loose when they take off on fresh tires, and loose as the tires wear even more, so see him sliding around there a little bit too.
Yeah, if you slide those tires and hang out the back
Yellow
end
flag.
from the start, it
Yes.
become almost unmanageable.
Whew, get a
Trying to
break.
use up the fuel.
Man.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
we got
that's
caution.
me.
Oh, Mr. McCauley, it looks like.
Kick
Alright,
his ass
pits are
out.
closed. The pace car's out. Okay, single file behind number 23.
Go back and look and see what he did. He just spun himself out.
The pace speed is 50 miles
Seems to
per
be
hour.
the theme of the night.
yeah, well, this is the point where everybody's tires are
Alright, pits are
not
open.
what they used to be.
Okay, Johns. Pace car in turn 3.
But good news is no damage to him, no damage to anybody else. So everybody will come in and get some skins. They've got 3 extra sets, so they'll all definitely take tires here, and probably again if another one comes out.
The leader's
Hit
pitting
pace
now.
car, Miss McCully.
The pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. Looks like we'll need to stop again.
Yeah, I'd have kicked his ass out of here. Aren't you an admin, Braze?
I am.
Alright, pit
Oh,
in
who'da-
5, 4, 3,
See you,
2,
motherfucker.
1. Box now.
Yeah, so he got trapped behind the pace car.
Front
so
right,
he's got
68%.
tough
Front left, 92%.
I don't know if he'll get the lucky dog or not, McCauley, but he's got to get some tires. He can't, and he's almost out of gas, so.
Who just went around now?
Looks like that was Brad Patterson that went around.
Good job getting back up here, Ricky, from that penalty.
That puts him back on the lead lap.
Yeah, I had to back up.
Coming back
No
up.
biggie.
Pits now.
Catch up the car.
Somebody in the box
10.
right in front of me fucks me over
These
every
two right
time.
here, Yancey, who came
Never-
in for a
never
pit.
get it right.
Alright, pits are open.
And,
Or I go
McCauley's
really
got a
fucking
bad
slow.
spot.
Yep.
Yancey not so much. He'll get a wave around, be at the tail end of the field.
Pace
But
car's
he's
in
still
1.
gonna be 1 lap
We
down.
got TJ up here too, man.
lost
He's
two
running
pitting.
good. Everybody's running
That's what I
good
was talking
tonight.
about earlier.
This is
It's a
cool.
real gamble doing
It's a
that
good night.
stop bit, 'cause this
My
right
middle
here is
run's not
why
good. The
they-
long
they
run
bid
started
him.
coming back to me.
He may
But
not get it back the rest
I
of the
let up
race.
too many positions in the middle of the run there.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
But I was
McCauley
clawing
has
back.
to come in, so he's going to be trapped.
I
a
had
lap
no
down,
choice but to
too.
give it up to Ricky. I didn't want to.
I'm a little puzzled about Yancey coming in again.
Yeah,
I'm
if I get
surprised
my
he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't go
been
ahead
fucking
and-
flying, but
Still
get
gonna
fucking
his
run off
one
the
back,
corner because
but
I
they
didn't
can
trust him
go
enough to fucking get near it.
83 from
Right.
I've been
what's that?
sideways
That's
off the corner every fucking
151
corner.
You talking about orange truck, blue?
if Math is right. So
Yeah,
they can make
yeah,
it from here.
it's
10-4.
Sneaking up.
Damn, boy. Yep, I've been noticing too. I've been giving him
Challenging
room.
the pace car right now.
I burnt my tires up trying to get away from him, then he got
Okay,
back
stay
to me.
behind 57 on the outside column.
Damned if
Alright,
you
man,
do,
no
damned
lights
if you
are out.
don't, you know? Double-edged sword.
Nation, what have you been up to today?
I watched people mow the lawn.
Oh,
Very entertaining.
Warriors.
You can't
got
be
it.
watching other people work while you drink beer.
Again, making on fuel, right?
I wasn't even drinking.
Yeah, if you had to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close, yeah. If we have, like, the green-white checker, you'll probably be short.
Too
I
high,
think we're
what,
gonna be
beer?
good. Mine says I can do 87 laps per tank, according to that first run.
That's when it's best.
Oh,
You
wow.
throw it in a cooler of ice, get it ice cold instead of just
Yeah, I'm-
refrigerator cold. That's the best.
Obviously, I'm off the throttle more than you are, I'd say.
I was retired 77
The
and
lawn
80.
got mowed.
Oh, beat
I
the
didn't
hell.
look, sorry.
My right front was worse than my right rear. I'm doing something different than you guys.
Pace car's in, get ready.
Why did you mow the lawn?
Might be your
Green flag,
injuries.
go, go, go.
I don't want to do it.
Then he called ice afterwards.
Say
So
that.
he didn't have to pay.
Inside? All clear inside.
E12, okay, Jones. Gap 2, Ricky. Ahead is now
Might get a hurt,
0.12.
another yellow with these.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, they got to get the meeting done too.
Right on.
Yes. Wow.
Looks like Richard got a little loose on that restart and ended up losing a couple spots there, but.
The car in front is Ricky, car 10. The rating is 3.9.
Yeah, it's a little hairy on these restarts. Everybody's on cold tires. You can't take it too easy.
Come
You're
over.
gonna
Lap
run
for
into-
Terry, 23.34. That lap is up, 23.77. Car behind us is just done on 23.59.
Gang bang.
Outside.
Thank you.
Still there.
The next car ahead is Jacob,
with a big
car number
fist.
72. The rating is 1.7.
Clear up top.
As Vern would say, there'd be some bumper humping going on.
D11.
Maybe not yet.
Oh, well, he just got loose again. He's on the apron. The hell, why can't I remember his name?
Justin Gann? Or I'm sorry, Jeff Gilmore, sorry.
Inside, inside. Hold your
He's
line.
one of the newer guys.
You're clear inside.
Okay, Jones. That's a new quick lap for Justin. 23 point.
Hold your line inside. Still there. Still there.
Looks like he was able to
Still
get it
there.
going, but not until he fell back to 16.
Hold your line. Still there. Your line. Still there. Still there. Clear down low. Car inside.
That's halfway. You're looking good on fuel.
Still there.
And just
Hold
added
your
that,
line.
we see Brad Patterson, who was
You
getting
are all
laps
clear low?
not too long ago. He's in 15th now, so he looks like he's getting it figured out a little bit.
You've just run up 23.88. P11.
Randy Showers. Looks like Jeff's still having a little bit of problems on the corners there.
You've just done a
What did that
24.08.
unlock your iRacing UI? I forget all the time.
That I don't know.
UI, Alt U, I don't know. Pushed them all. Didn't work. Whatever.
All F4. Don't actually hit that. You know, people like this stuff is I thought
You've just run a 24.03.
Their leaders getting space between each other again. So you got Keaton Tripp running first. Justin Gannon behind him.
Got a car down low.
Chuck Sweeting.
Still there.
Man.
Still there.
It's Terry and
Still
Richard
there.
fell back again.
Hold your line. Still there.
Not too far back, but he's getting
Still
some
there.
heat from 33.
Line.
And Roy Hyde's looks like he's
I
one.
would say Roy's getting up there.
Hold your line.
Putting some pressure on the 33.
Still there.
of
Still
Terry.
there. All clear
That's
inside.
4th, 5th, and 6th there.
E12. Okay, Jones. The car in front is Austin. Car number 26. The license. The rating is 3.5.
Oh, that was getting a little wild there. I had to back out of that.
He was hanging around the tail end of that top 10, I think, when we started.
Cars. You mean inside the car? Right here?
So the answer is no. You kidding?
Jeff is pitting 20. They should come out just ahead of you.
Roll bar, you can do the
Shut up out here.
The next guy is Vern. Car number 14. The rating is 2.8.
Thank you, Mike. Yep.
Jeff did all that to quit.
And he's got Roy under him now. Well, that run failed. Again,
Oh, man.
He looked like they're getting a run going in, but topside gets to run off. Yeah, topside gets to run off.
This is Terry Khan.
Lap times are real consistent here. Keep it up.
He's trying to catch up to Richard Holland right now.
This is
Why come their name isn't on the back?
It usually is. May not be able to see it with these view camera views. You guys kind of quite a bit of gap on 9th and the rest. Which Vern's he's trying to work his way back into 10th. He's trying to get under Wagner right now. He can do that. He's going to work on Jacob Daniels. Yep, he's going to get Wagner. Now he's going to start working on Daniels. Whoa, and I even got Wagner.
Gap to Austin. Ahead is now 0.92.
See this fucking answer in your email.
E12.
Looks like Vern's going to get Daniels, and he's going to take Wagner on through with him.
Okay, Jones. Next car ahead is Jacob, car number 72, and the rating is 1.7. You're reeling, Jacob, in. The gap's now 0.84.
I mean,
You gotta give the fans what they want.
the first word of that sentence was all these.
You gotta
Caution's
keep
out.
Alan happy. Alright, B&B.
See this battle right here. Oh, we got a caution. Let's see, previous. Oh, and it was. Terry.
Terry Kahn, yeah.
Yep, spinning himself again. And
Alright,
didn't
pace
touch
goes out.
anybody,
Stay
didn't
single
make
file behind
contact
number
at all that time, so
72.
he's probably gonna have to
Alright,
come in
pits
for
are
a pit
closed.
like that.
Pits are closed.
That on the 33?
We're finishing our ice cream.
Yep, running on that ragged edge.
Base speed is 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, that was on me.
You can't catch it every time. And you're just gonna make your tires
10-4,
bad,
thank you.
it's gonna get worse, so.
Okay, pits are open.
We'll see how this all comes around here.
The leader's pitting now.
Interesting to see. Is it ready
Oh,
for
man.
pits?
Yeah, Roy did a hell
Okay,
of a job
John,
missing
watch
that.
your speed here.
Looked
Copy
like he
that.
didn't
We'll
get
take you
too
to
much
the end of the
damage
race.
off the wall, so as long as he's steering alright, he should be okay.
Looks like
Pit in,
just
5.
about everybody.
Yeah,
4,
they're all gonna come
3,
tires. They got
1.
2 extra sets,
Pit here.
so might as well get them. I left 2 in the pits last night. They don't.
Right front, 94%. Left front, 98%.
Spin and win. I mean, it's possible.
I think one of the old Daytonas, Buddy Baker changed his own tire and still won the race.
Alright, the pace car's in. Turn 3.
They had pit crews. Yeah, you see Terry Kahn, he's the last one in the pit, still
Okay,
sitting
pits
there,
are
so
open.
he's got a little bit of damage he's trying to get fixed up. Kind of hard to get much of it done on these short tracks. The pace car comes back around so
Catch
fast.
up to number 14.
So on this restart, once they get settled back down, we'll walk through the startup cars and see who's all where as they came out of the pits and get lined back up under the pace car. Alright, looks like they settled out. So we got Keaton Tripp's gonna start first.
Oh,
Let's open for.
Austin Wagner has moved up and he's gonna be second
Let's open for
now.
green all the way
Chuck
through. I
Sweeting
think
is
that would help
third.
me there. I was saving pretty
Richard
hard.
Holland
So.
is fourth. Roy Hyde fifth. Tommy Haynes is going to start sixth. Rick Fagone is going to start seventh. Vern Bradley moving up to 8th place. Ivan
You need to
Jones
stay behind car
ninth,
number
and Randy
10
Showers
on the inside.
moved up to
Okay, the lights are out.
You
Justin
saw a little bit of
Gann way down to 18th place.
Yep, he was the last one out getting repairs, so that's not a surprise. Looks like McCauley's back on the lead lap. He must have got the lucky dog. And everybody else is multiple laps down, if not parked.
Not exactly sure what happened with Justin.
But, didn't he, what, oh, that was Terry.
It's so hard to pass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right on.
It's fun though. I have a good time back here.
That
Terry
is.
Kahn, Justin
That's what
Kahn,
happens. What
that's
matters.
just too close for him.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
I think it's Justin Gann.
luck.
If I recall.
And
Well, that's what we've been going with.
Pace goes
he hasn't
in.
corrected us, so
Punch it, man.
Outside. Clear outside.
E9. Okay, Jones. The gap behind you is now 0.18.
Outside. Clear outside.
That time kind of stayed with him. See if we will make something of it. You got Wagner up there. I wonder if he only took 2 tires since they didn't have 720 laps on these. He might have only taken 2 because he was back there with Vern fighting for 10th.
Next car ahead is Vern, car 14. The rating is 2.8.
And 2 right sides will make it even looser. In theory, left sides will make it tighter. Just a few different.
The next car is Ricky, car number 10. The rating is 3.9. That's a caution.
Alright, so we'll go through the line.
Pace car's out. Stay single file behind number 10. It looks like Tommy has messed up.
That's on me,
Gates are
boy.
closed.
Didn't hit anybody, didn't hit anything. Doing the same thing we've been
Wow,
doing.
that was crazy.
Checking up here, checking up
The
here.
pace speed is 50 miles per hour. Alright, the pits are open.
Man, she's greasy in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, she is.
Holy fuck, dude.
Just
Everybody
moving
up
it.
here is stepping it out sideways
Vern
right
doing
in
a
the
nice
center.
job dodging.
Chuck did it. Fucking Austin did it.
Need your freaking
Keaton did it. I did it.
bend me
Ugh.
right round, baby.
I know it's Austin staying up against that wall.
Everything holy.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's
Where he
killing
likes to
it.
run.
Right round, baby. Right round.
Yeah, alright. Got my lighter out. Go.
Round.
Yeah, you see how he gets closer to the mic when he does that?
I can get it
Do you
closer
see
if
how
you
he
want,
does it,
Nation.
or do you hear how he does it?
You that crazy? You got freaking Nation's underwear and a kerfuffle.
Wow, must be piss me off night.
Hey, I've been taking it really easy on you tonight.
I mean, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, Nation.
Dude, are we in 3rd grade?
Maybe.
No, kindergarten.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah, so it didn't look like anybody bothered to come in on that one. Not a big surprise. They all just got tires, so grid's not going to
Alright,
change
pits
too
are
much
open.
other than Tommy losing a bunch of spots.
Hey, ask Ivan to go through his family tree. I bet he can do it.
Hey, don't be mad because they like the singing.
No, obviously, because his type and the racing thing.
Pits are closed.
Tommy fell all the way back to 19th. That hurts.
$50 to go.
See, another one that's another couple that've gotten up
Yeah,
there
that's what
is
I'm afraid
you
of
and Brad
now.
Patterson, they're in 10th and 11th.
Hopefully
now,
we
so
can
they're
get single
climbing
filed
their way
out.
up to the field, just staying out of trouble.
Vern is now up to 6th place.
We have a lot of fast cars out back here.
Got a
Justin,
couple of people
Terry,
on that.
Brent,
He start in 8th or
they're all
something.
driving
Vern
super,
started in
super
17th.
aggressive.
Well, I mean, on the start.
That Vern
Yeah,
is
an issue.
aggressive right now too. You better watch him.
He had an issue on pit road. I don't know if he slid through his box or what. Could be too fast entering. I don't know.
Stay behind car 14.
Something.
On the outside, pace car in next time.
A little anxious, trying to do some tire warming that doesn't work, but some of that's just to kill time on the pace lap.
Yeah, I mean, he,
forever when
I
you're
don't
in
get
the
how
car.
he's driving in so deep, but fuck.
They won't hold
So
up.
hold on to it.
He's almost
No, he
lost
doesn't.
it a couple times, so.
We'll be up there in the top 5 by the end of it. Superman.
Caution number 4.
Fucking Austin got a shitty fucking restart last time.
Yeah, I seen that on the stream. Alright, well, good luck. See you in the next caution.
Go higher on me or Tommy.
Restart, you got Keith Tripp, Austin Wagner, Chuck Sweeting's
What's
going
that, McCullough?
Richard Holland 4th, Roy Hyde 5th.
Go high
This
here.
goes in.
Ricky Ficone,
Green flag.
Ivan Jones 8th, Randy Schauer 9th, and John Snow is going to start in 10th. Case cars down.
Inside.
E8.
Still there.
So Chuck starting to anticipate
Still
jump a
there.
little bit there.
Still there. Clear down low.
I think Wagner's might be a little slower because I think he's on 2 tires. He's about got to be.
Caution, caution, caution.
Yeah, you see him getting a little loose up there. Uh-oh.
Fuck, this is gonna suck.
This is what we're gonna do now.
Oh yeah.
Roy's up
I mean, we turned a good race into a shit show.
Oh, yeah, that took out some cars.
Damn, that was a big wreck. Holy smokes. That's 4 cars, 5 cars.
There was nowhere they could go. Was
Alright,
that
the pace goes out. Okay, single
From
file
the
line number
replay, it
10.
looks like,
Pits are closed.
correct me if I'm wrong, looks like that 33 got into the 23.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if he hit me
The speed is 50 miles per hour.
Yep.
Yeah, we're fighting over the
It was
timber.
all real tight right there, though.
One more time.
Guess who runs straight into it?
Oh, I seen it. You were the last car to get hit too. You almost had it miss.
You didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, he almost had it
Well, there were
miss.
a couple people over there watching the replay.
Did you get a lot of damage?
I've hit pretty hard.
Yeah. They were showing it again on the.
More looks like a racing deal. Looks like the 23 came down. And the
Damn,
33
dude, you
came
got
up.
smoked that
Call it a
whole
racing
right
deal.
corner of your
A lot
truck.
of vehicles involved in that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
feel
looked like a
bad. Tires
racing
are
deal.
straight.
They both, 23 wanted to go for the same hole.
That's a bonus. I think your speed's gonna be too bothered, but you didn't get fucking stove up as bad as you did last night.
Such a child.
Man, you gotta change that paint scheme, dude. It's bad mojo.
That's why I changed it. I already changed it.
Paint that sumbitch paint. Something bright.
Once again, TJ
Right.
got in the middle of
Fucking
that.
caution
He's all
cone.
messed up. That's pretty much
Yeah, let me know
been
when they're coming out at
TJ's
4.
season.
Except for
Actually, I can see
Entire
base. I can see
season
base
in
car
both
10
series.
seconds. I'm good.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're in 3 and 4 now.
You can't
Alright,
forget
pits
that
are
fucking
open.
I swear if I was an
wide
admin,
fucking
there'd be like
corner
a pace car
contender.
going around and that's it.
Right, the race should be
Going
over in like
50.
freaking 10 laps because everybody be kicked.
I think we need a red flag. Get the oil off the track.
That guy
I see
turned left,
fucking rain.
kick him.
Turn left, kick it.
Oh shit.
Alright, the pits are closed.
Looks like
Alright.
TJ's not too bad off, but he's looks like his right front is poking out a little bit maybe.
This
I had a
restart, we
minute.
got
I'm
Keaton
down to
is
like
gonna be
30 seconds
first.
now.
Again.
You'll get another
Austin
That's
yellow.
not terrible
second.
here.
Chuck Sweeting is going to start third. Richard Holland is going to start fourth. Vern moved up.
I'm just
to
gonna
first
hang
spot
out
for
here. I
fifth.
took my last set of
Roy
tires,
Hyde's
and
gonna be sixth.
everybody's gonna pit. And I'm gonna
Rick
go up to the
Fagone's
front.
gonna be
I'm gonna
seventh.
fuck everybody up.
Ivan Jones is going to start in
But that's
8th
my boy,
place.
Blue.
Randy Showers is going to start 9th. And Brad Patterson is going to round out your top 10 on this restart.
Might as well get a bowl
He
hit
picked
in
up
while we're
another
here.
spot, too, out of that. Holland looks like he was a loser. I don't know if he came into the pits, got some tires.
Look at old Randy back here,
He's
man.
11th now, right?
He's running strong tonight.
No, I'm on the wrong.
Richard's in
I'm on the wrong one. Okay, I was on the wrong list. Sorry about that.
Hey, look at even
Okay, stay
Brad.
behind car number 00 and outside row.
So you made a
Alright, one
mistake.
more pace lap.
Braze, kick it.
Oh, I make lots of lots of them.
Look, if we're kicking the broadcasters for mistakes, I wouldn't even be here.
Kick it.
Barry just told me my left front is a
I'd
little
be
pushed
here
in.
'cause I don't call the fucking refs.
You didn't have too much time, did you?
Well, maybe
I
should
got
kick
30
it.
seconds left on it. I prepared as much as I could.
But then there wouldn't be.
Yeah, I heard him
I'm gonna
say
say hang
that.
out in the back.
There wouldn't be anything to call.
There's gonna be
Like
more
I just told
yellows.
you.
Look, pace cars.
Okay,
making a
Jones.
left.
The
I'll
track
get it
temp's
fixed.
decreasing. It's now
I'm
69
gonna take
degrees.
tires. Again.
Good luck. Alright, we gotta nail this. We've been missing these restarts all this evening.
Alright, get ready. Pace car's in. Punch it.
Got a car down low inside. You're high, 3 wide.
He's
Clear low. Clear
Whoa.
low. Got a car low.
Whoa.
Inside. 3 wide. You're outside.
Whoa.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Fucking nailed the restart and then got loose. Can't catch a fucking break.
Hold your line. Still there.
P11.
Got a car down low inside.
Your last time was 25.32.
Line. You're clear inside. Hold your line inside. Still there. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
Good save,
Still there.
Arthur.
Hold your line.
That lap was a 23.54.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. You're 3 wide. You're up top. Clear inside. Inside. 3 wide. To your inside. To your inside. 3 wide. Inside.
E9. Okay, Jones. That last lap was
Clear down low. Inside. Inside. Line.
the guy ahead of us is Randy, car number 21, and the rating is 1.8.
Still there. Still there. Clear
Oh, he's
low.
losing
Clear
it.
low. Got a car down low.
When out your list.
Clear down low.
E8.
How about I give you? How about I do this? I give you half of this.
That was old Vern again.
Or brace my friend in a second.
Chuck's pushing.
That's true.
There's a lot of a joke there.
Oh,
You're at a 3 wide for 9th right now. Looks like it's gonna get settled out. Okay. No.
You've just done a 23.76.
Clump of trucks there. If someone makes a mistake in that pack, it's gonna be ugly. Looks like they're getting it settled down though. Nope,
Yeah.
Brad says like, nope, not yet. I'm getting our run on the high side. Thank you very much.
E8.
John's being a gentleman there and not slamming the door on him coming out.
oh, I think he got stubborn talking to.
That last lap was 24.00.
Brad coming in a little slower. You see him catch up to him back. Then he run off. Gets a good run off.
Sorry, Brad. I didn't mean to pinch you off right there.
You're still kind of bobbling it on these corners. I don't know if that's just his wheel that's doing that to him, or if his truck is actually doing that. Because he seems to be bobbling a lot more than everybody else.
You can keep it on the
Okay,
vertical.
Jones. That lap was
Got a car low
You can use
inside.
that to turn you in the center.
Still there.
So I'd say he's probably just hanging it out.
Still there. You're clear inside. Inside. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
You've used happy fuel here.
Line.
How did Vern end up dropping that far back? What happened?
Still
What
there.
behind this?
You are all clear low. Inside.
If he was the one on on the apron a while ago.
All clear inside.
You've just done a 23.94.
He might have been the one that broke it loose in the tri-oval. Start finish line.
Inside. Clear inside.
Roy currently runs 4th place.
That lap was a 24.00.
Yeah, so he's had a good run, slowly climbed up through the ranks, keeping it out of trouble. I don't know if he's going to be able to get podium out of it.
Inside.
He's right up there with it.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear down low. Got a car down low.
30 to go. That gives them
Hold
about
your line.
30. That gives them about 60 laps on these tires.
Still there. Still there.
Depending on
Hold
their
your line.
strategies and what tires they took would depend
Still
on
there.
how that works out. For them.
Clear inside.
Didn't they? Who did they? I guess you probably got the ticker that tells me they pitted up.
Got a car down low inside. Still there. Still there.
That doesn't work fair.
Clear down low.
I'm just one step above Nation when it comes to knowing what's going on. I mean, the only reason that is because he's probably watching the broadcast.
Yeah, you're about to.
Okay, Jones. The car in front is John.
Hold your line inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
But if I remember,
Still there.
didn't you do that in Ira racing?
Still there.
Austin brought that too.
I can't, yeah.
Line.
My own camera.
You're clear inside. Got a car low inside. Still there. All clear inside.
You gotta
10.
look at their laps, whichever their slow lap time was.
It's been many years since we've had live racing.
So you knowingly lied to me the other day.
What?
You and I were having a conversation, and when we were doing the practice race last week,
The guy in front is Tommy. Car number 17. And the rating is 3.3.
you race it, I would race with you.
Knowingly lied to you. But see, I didn't lie about lying.
I mean, you didn't tell me you were lying, so you can't really lie about lying if you didn't tell me you were lying.
Do that.
Omitting facts, not lying.
The car in front is Randy. Car number 21. And the rating is 1.8.
Looks like they came in at 105 about.
I've got
Okay, Jones. That lap was a 24.38.
37 laps on this one. We got TJ's at 24 laps. Mr. McCulley's at 30 laps. Brandon Showers at 40.
Your last lap was 24.42.
Somebody did it.
Needs to do there. He's trying to dive down low, but goes in deep and looks like he's going to be able to clear him, but loses all that momentum off.
P10. That lap was a 24.30.
Well, B&B, you can't see the top 10, but it's Keith Tripp, Richard Hall, Chuck Sweeney, Roy Hyde, Ricky
I've got the top 10.
Bonet. Oh, do you? Okay.
I do.
It wasn't on there a second ago. It is now. Maybe I'm not live on my broadcast.
Inside.
Currently has a
Still there.
3-second lead in front of
Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Rich has got a 1.3 gap between
Hold your line, still there. Still there. Still there. You are all clear low. Car inside.
A few laps ago, so
Line.
there's 3 are stretching it out.
Still there, still there. Clear low, clear low.
You have a weird ring.
What's going on, Diana? Will you tell Mama Riddle we
Inside.
said hi?
3 wide, you're outside. Still there. Got a car down low.
We were definitely doing the thoughts and
Still
prayers
there.
for last night.
3 wide,
and
you're down
tonight.
low.
Okay, Jones, your last lap.
Car inside.
Hope everything's going well with you and your family.
Hold
Sorry
your
about
line.
that. I didn't mean to get into you there.
Hold your line.
No harm, no foul.
Still there. Clear down
You
low.
didn't ask me dick about my family.
Was I supposed to ask you about your family?
Just good, hard, tight racing, I guess.
How is your family?
E12.
That's it.
So how? So Nation, your mom and your sister, how is she?
You don't want to know how mom is, and I don't have a sister.
Oh, I thought they were the same person. That's why I said, how is she?
No, I don't. I'm not from West Virginia.
Oh, I'm stuck. No.
Car in front is Jacob. Car number 7.
Got in them
The rating
marbles.
is 1.7.
Coming up on
And that got me
big
loose.
Swap into 4th place. You got Tommy Haynes behind them. Currently running 6th place. Austin
Gap to
Wayne.
Jacob. Ahead is now 0.81.
Lose some time. Looks like maybe they've burned their stuff up a little bit.
Still trying to do the inside and get around there. Austin looks like he broke loose and ended up falling back.
He's been working on that since he had the camera on him last.
Austin
It's
just
so-
touched the wall.
That lap was a
It's so hard to get
24.40.
it hooked up coming off that button.
And then we get Randy Showers.
The next car ahead is Vern. Car number 14. The rating is 2.8.
Burn tagged the wall behind them again. Saw that.
He did pick up a couple of spots.
Okay, Jones, you've just done a
Mr.
24.50.
Daniels. Trying to hold on to that 10th spot. Looks like Jacob's gonna get around him. Or maybe not quite, no.
Missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much.
What does that 21? What paint is that?
21. It is a
D12.
Ghost energy drink truck.
I've never heard of that.
Kind of like the GG, the advanced GG energy subs. I'm trying to think of the other ones.
Or shit I've never heard of. Do I look like a person?
Gap to Vern. Ahead's now 1.00.
No, you drink beer. We're all aware of that.
Exactly. I drink D energy.
Are you sure that's
That
how
lap
you
was
want
a
to leave that sentence?
24.53.
You drink D energy drink.
Yeah, where you take away it. Kind of like de-icing a car where you take away ice.
There you go. That was better.
Shit.
What the fuck? I've got a twisted mind and I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, now.
Gap ahead's now 0.91.
Yeah, well, we do have 8 laps left here.
Way to put it.
Got 8 laps left. Holly's falling back from in second. Third is falling back from him. So
Go ahead and we'll run down through all the cars and trucks tonight. So where they're at right now. Here we go. So you got Keith Tripp is in first place. Sweeting is currently holding on to third. Ricky Fagone is going to hold on to fourth right now.
He got around Roy for that spot. Tommy just got my hip.
Okay, Jones. Gap out front now, 0.81.
Austin Wagner is currently running 7th. Johnson is behind him in 8th.
Ninth is Randy Howard. Yeah, he's been working on Austin, but he just hasn't been able to get the pass done. He's going to have a hard time.
We got Jacob Daniels going to run in 10th right now. Vern Bradley moving back up a little bit.
Gap out front now, 0.89.
Yeah, he couldn't get around Jacob. He's kind of hanging out in 11th now.
Kind of looks like everybody's just kind of hanging out. We got 5 to go. We'll try and get through the rest of these guys. You got Ivan Jones.
That's real consistent laps. Good job.
We got Seth Steele is going to be behind him. And TJ Lee running in 14th place. Saw him get caught up in some stuff earlier tonight. Not exactly like he wanted to run. Brandon Showers having a rough time behind him. We just saw. He was bouncing off the wall. Got Gary right behind him. Mr. McCauley is running behind him. And you got Brad Patterson. Let's find Brad here.
I'm not sure what happened to Brad. He fell back quite a bit. Maybe he's...
Okay, Jones. That lap was a 24.62. Gap 2, Vern. Ahead is now 1.03.
Actually, he's the last car on the track. Everybody else is in the garage.
That's the leader catching up.
Yeah, he was running top 10 not long ago, and
2 to go.
He was clear back there, so I'm not sure what happened.
We got 2 to go. You can see when you go out to this camera view, there's no one behind you.
Gap out front is now 1.09.
Alright, time for me to get in the car. Hurry.
White flag.
Diana
Get the broom out.
31 for the
Good job, Keith.
driver of the day.
I'm gonna go with the
Thank you. Good race, guys.
Go with 3.
yes.
Not in the
Yeah,
chat.
good job, man. Good win.
Woo! Good race, Tommy. I thought you was coming. What's that? Such time is up now.
E12. That's it. Good job.
Good win, Keaton. You guys are just lucky that I took myself out.
There.
That's the end of the session.
I guess I'm a little rusty.
Hey, if Dead makes
Fun racing, guys.
What?
Austin, good racing. You are one hard man to get around, man. Good job.
Mama Riddle says
Yeah, good
31.
race.
Bump 1 red.
Nation says 3. David Hyde says 0.
You too, Tommy. The three of us were mixing up for a while.
Oh, wait, I'm a road said third. I forgot to put the
Yeah, no, Craig.
Oh, is
Good
that
racing
what
there,
you did?
Roy and Jacob. That was fun, buddy.
Box in. 5,
My bad, the one doesn't work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I spilled beer on it or some shit.
Turn now.
Man, that was tough.
Who's the 33?
33 is
Gan. Or no,
Terry Khan.
Terry Kahn. See, I'm never gonna get those two. Keep those two straight.
Front left, 93%. Right front,
Oh, that's
61%.
They are
Right rear,
Terry
78%.
And
Man,
Justin
I'll take that
Johnson.
though. Keaton was dominant.
Man, I thought I was gonna get you, Rick.
Oh,
You just made my head
when
hurt.
you come back for 2 seconds, I'm like, I'm fucked.
All right.
I wanted to get around Roy fucking so bad.
Yeah, when I
The guy rolled over and let me
Got
go.
Werner
I'm
up
like,
here
oh,
waiting to come in, so we'll go ahead and kick
then you
this.
fucking shot right up there and
Just
Cindy,
leave me
I
out
thought
of
you-
these interviews.
Yeah,
You
when
are
I spun
good.
out there, I just went on down there and took me 4 new tires.
Because
That's
I'm
it.
a bad interviewer person.
Yeah, had we had another
Okay.
caution, I was coming down the
Keaton
next
Trip.
one.
Yeah, that was
Jonathan
fun though. That
Booth,
was
you
good
got
racing
copy?
there.
That was tough.
Good.
No, that
Keaton.
That bottom
2 in a row.
lane, man, in 3 and 4, boy, that could get you if you didn't watch
Yeah,
out.
it says.
Hell yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite tracks.
I had a 2 too if you didn't hit it right.
To see it on the
Yeah.
first race of the
Lord.
playoffs. So.
Good run.
Watch your teammate take you out there.
Yeah, I think me and you finished right behind each other again. I think.
Cars,
Yeah, we're neck and neck right now in the points.
I am not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
I think you led.
Alright, let's listen to what these guys got to say.
I thought I might have. I don't remember.
Man, I thought we were going to have a top 10 too.
150, so I wasn't sure if there was one where, like, during the pits that, or not during pits, during yellow, I know Michael was kind of out there and when you guys went into pits, and I didn't know how it counted, but it looks like you led every lap tonight, showing everybody how it's done. I mean, didn't look like anybody really had much for you tonight. There was a couple restarts. It looked like that you had some challenges, but you were able to hold them off and hold on to your spot. And I mean, you said this is your favorite track. What can you tell us about how you decided to handle everything tonight?
There's something about this track I've always liked. I just like that you can run about anywhere in 3 and 4, and then I've always been pretty solid at 1 and 2, backing up my entry and help keep the car balanced and stuff. And definitely helped that I started on pole and kept the clean air all night. That was definitely important, especially with these trucks. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is with this track. I've always liked it.
It looked like you weren't breaking loose a whole lot, or at least keeping it to a minimum, and kept them tires as happy as you could. And some of them behind you were really sawing on the wheel and then kind of fall back. So you think that was a lot of it, just being able to keep out in that clean air and keep a nice smooth run going?
Yeah, for sure. I noticed when Chuck was behind me, he was definitely getting into the corner a little hotter than I was. I was just maintaining my pace and making sure he couldn't get on my outside, and I figured he would fall off. And then once he fell off, Richard started coming up. I was like, oh boy, I thought he was gonna make a run for me. And I think we stayed like 3 car lengths away from each other for about maybe 10-15 laps, and then I kind of just slowly started to pull away from him. I think that was probably the clean air. And yeah, these trucks are definitely sensitive on that, and I just knew I had to stay up front all night and hold a steady wheel and stay in control.
Well, and you definitely showed the control and kept control and led the whole way. So, congratulations on that. Is there anybody you want to thank for tonight's P1?
Aside from me.
I gotta thank you, Nation, of course. But yeah, you guys putting on these broadcasts every week, they're always fun to go back and watch. And Austin, Andrew, Noah, and Mom and Dad watching at home, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, congratulations tonight, and we'll see you next week. I can't remember where we're at next week.
Is it Bristol?
It's Bristol.
Yep, it's Bristol next week.
It's not dirt. I don't think it's dirt, really. I think that's an error.
Okay, I was gonna ask that because I saw on the schedule thing online it was dirt.
Well, this was Iowa Road. It was pretty easy tonight. So,
yeah, I seen that too. I was kind of hoping it'd be Bristol dirt. I thought that'd be kind of interesting. Be fun.
Yeah, for the chase, there'd be a lot of people that wouldn't be too happy about that.
What do they do when they change Bristol to dirt? Do they use
They haul it all in there? I don't know about that.
I mean, do they put snow tires on these fucking things?
I think they have a dirt tire.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's got any more tread than.
Oh, I'm not Googling that shit. Braysville.
No, I ain't got time for that tonight.
That seems like a lot of work to drag all that dirt into Bristol and then drag it all out again, but whatever.
It's going to be a pain in the ass.
Well, Keaton.
But they're probably getting $50 an hour to do it, so hey.
You brought the broom with you tonight, swept car and truck, and we'll see you next week in Bristol.
Yeah, impressive weekend. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you next week.
Good job, brother.
Thank you.
All right. So, let's get our next person up here. Mr. Richard Holland.
Who?
How's it going, guys? Is that Nation?
It is.
Shut up.
Good. I'm glad it's not. This is going to upset my whole night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a dick.
Wow.
What's going on, Richard?
What's happening, buddy?
Another night. Beautiful night of broadcasting.
You up here causing hate and discontent?
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
It's his presence, yeah.
Bert has some questions for you.
I do?
Of course you do.
Oh,
It's Richard
okay.
Holland.
So, Richard, are you scared of clowns?
I'm scared of Nation. He's a clown.
That was fucked up.
Seriously, though, you had a good run tonight. Second's not bad. Good points tonight for you. It looked like you and Chuck were putting everything you had into trying to catch Keaton, and he just kind of burned you guys out. Was it that you guys kind of used up your stuff trying to stay with him, or what do you think is the reason you couldn't put a run on him there at the end?
Yeah, Chuck and I were just talking down there, and I don't know what Keaton does here, but he's obviously really, really good, really fast, smooth. He's not using a lot of wheel in the corners somehow, but he's still fast, and it makes you, when you're trying to run him down, you're using tire, and he's still not out front, and then he can just drive away, and because he's just fast and he's saving tire somehow. So yeah, we basically used it up, and then we had nothing for him, which I knew was going to happen, but Chuck and I had the same thought process there, just at different times. He tried it really early, and I tried it a little bit late to catch him and just use it up, trying to get around him, hoping that if you could clear him, that the clean air would help, but I couldn't even get near him really. So yeah, I don't know. I tried different things during the race, different runs. I tried to be real easy on it throughout the run, and I tried to drive it really hard, and I don't know. It didn't seem to make that much difference. I don't know. I have no idea. I got no answers for that.
Well, you were pretty much top 5 all night. Kind of changed spots here and there, and it looked like a couple of times you had a run on him, and would take it down to the bottom, and down there it just seemed like it was really hard to get some grip off and get that pass completed, and then it would kind of kill your momentum, plus irritate your tires. So is that kind of what you were seeing when you were trying to get those runs down there?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's exactly what was happening. If you're the leader or you're out front, you always want to force the guy to the inside if he's catching you and trying to pass you. And that's what Keaton did, obviously. And I just went where I could go, and it's just really difficult to get it in there and carry speed, put the power down, and drive it off the corner, especially with someone out on the outside of you. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there was nothing we could do. I didn't have anything for Keaton last night. Sure as hell didn't have anything for him tonight. So, he dominated this place this week. So, got to hand it to him. But yeah, that was about it, Bert. We tried everything we could, and it just used it up. That's all.
Well, you gave it a good run, gave it a good try, and kept it out of trouble, and brought it home in second. So nothing to be ashamed of there. That's going to give you some good points for going into Bristol next week. How do you feel about Bristol? You like those short rhythm tracks, or you afraid about the breaking points and all that kind of thing?
I actually like Bristol. Like, I like running it. But what worries me is, when you have 25, 30 people, a lot of stuff can happen. I mean, I recall a league race once. I think it was in the trucks. I was leading the race and got taken out by a lap car. You know, it's just the place. There's no room. You know,
Yeah,
and it's
half
it's
mile. It don't take long to catch
yeah.
the back of the pack.
And the worst part is when you're trying to pass them, the place is so narrow. It's just there's very little room for error. If the guy in front of you, you know, gets loose, or if he happens to hit the wall and he kind of bounces off the wall, you can easily get collected in that. So it's a tough place to. It's I enjoy running it. You know, the rhythm of it, and it feels like you're doing like 500 miles an hour there. You know, but as far as racing it and trying to come out of there with a clean car and a good finish, it's very, very tough.
Well, the good news is if the doors get caved in or the back end, you can still run around there without too much problem. So hopefully you'll be able to keep it together and end up with a good finish. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank my teammates, and I want to thank Hal. And I don't know exactly what's going on with him and his family, but we're thinking about them and whatever he's got going on. So we haven't talked with him, so we don't really know for sure. But we're thinking about him anyways. The whole family. Want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast. I know Vern enjoyed being able to get out there and race, so that was pretty cool of you guys to do that. Just everybody that puts on this league at week to week basis, the fans, the drivers that make it, you know, fun to race here, and yeah, I just thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next week. See what Bristol brings.
Thank you. You guys put on a pretty good show tonight. We appreciate you keeping it exciting out there, and I wanted to be out there tonight, but you know I'm not in the point, so glad to see Vern get in there. And congratulations on second again. And
oh yeah,
wait, next week.
Wait.
Oh,
we're not.
Richard, I wasn't going to let him go. I wasn't going to let him go. I was actually going to feed off. So you were just bringing up the Amy Nation, and they came out tonight and voted you driver of the day.
Oh, that's right.
Nice. So Amy Nation did come out and vote and support us, man. That's awesome. I didn't know what was going on.
Diana,
that's awesome. Yeah. Like I say, I knew they had something going on. I didn't know if they were able to watch the race or whatever, but we appreciate them guys each and every week and their support they give us. That's for sure. So thank you guys.
And just so you know, Nation voted for the 3, and then when he saw they were all voting for you, he's like a little lemming. Like a little lemming jumped in line, and I forgot the 1. I meant the 31. Really?
Yeah. He's a bandwagon guy.
Oh, shut up, Richard.
Vern knows how he is.
No, thanks for the good wishes for them. We all feel that way. They're as much as family as anybody, or racing family. So we wish them all the best. Everybody at WFO.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. You guys did a good job on the broadcast. Appreciate everything. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Richard. Have a good night.
Congratulations on your P2 and your driver of the day. And we will see you next week in Bristol.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
I think that driver of the day was rigged.
Brother.
You think it was rigged?
You shut your mouth. Rigged. I should have been the driver of the day. I'm pissed.
Well, unfortunately, B&B didn't even vote for you as driver of the day, Vern.
What the fuck?
Oh, zing. Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm about done supporting these people. I'm going to a different league next season. I'm done with it. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You show me a better one, and I'll go with you.
I didn't say it was going to be better, Nation. It's just different.
Oh, well, Bob's your uncle.
Well, we got one more interview yet.
Yeah, so. You got to get Chuck. He's probably ready to...
Chuck up here.
He's probably hurry up, fuckers.
Chuck Sweeting, you got a copy.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
We're doing good. You're in the booth with the crew.
Blah, 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 blah.
The whole damn crew.
Bert, Nation, Vern, and Brazen.
Even me.
Yeah, Vern even came up for your interview.
All right.
Well, third place. Nothing really to hang your head about. I mean, we saw you giving her hell trying to get up there. You were giving Keaton hell on a lot of the restarts, and Just kind of run us through the race and how everything kind of ran down for you.
Oh man, I couldn't figure out what was the right thing to do all night. Obviously Keaton's got it figured out. Didn't matter which car he was driving, he still pulled away. But I don't know. I saved the first half of the race and thought maybe I could be good on the long run. That didn't work. And then at the end there, I just drove as hard as I could, and hell, that was even worse. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but yeah, third's nothing to sneeze at. So I'll take it, and we'll move on to another short track next week and see if I can do a little bit better.
Well,
You mean you like Bristol?
No, I hate Bristol.
Dude, I like Bristol about as much as I like eating chalk.
Yeah, that's about what it's like.
We're talking about the unflavored chalk.
Yeah, that place is tough. It's fun if you're out there by yourself, but you put 30 guys out there with you, and it gets narrow, and the setup's loose. The walls come up quick, and I don't know.
Yeah, fucking
It's like
about as wide as a sidewalk.
It's like a jar of angry bees.
Yeah, if you ever get loose there, it's really hard to save it without snapping into the outside or the inside wall or the guy next to you. So, yeah, it's a handful, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, the bright side is not having any fenders. You can still go about as fast. Either way.
Yeah, no point in repairing it. There ain't no error there, so not much anyway.
Yeah, it looked like you were running it pretty hard there at the end. You got some pretty good restarts, but he just outlasted you and Richard both, and it just seemed like he was just right on his line the whole time, and just let you guys wear your stuff out. Is that kind of how you saw it?
Yeah, I mean, he had clean air, which is a little bit of an advantage, but he could go where he wanted to every lap and hit it perfectly, and I struggled with that all night. I mean, I could be consistent, but I wasn't fast and consistent. So I don't know. He's really, really comfortable at this track, and I followed him for a while there at the end, and he would hit within a couple of inches of the exact same line in 1 and 2 every single lap, and that saved his tires, and I was hurting mine, and I did everything I could short of taking him out. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, congrats to him, and we'll try to work on it, see if we can figure out. This track used to be so different. It used to be top line dominant in 3 and 4, and I don't know where the line is anymore. So I need to spend some time and try to figure it out if we come back here.
Yeah, and then of course he was only leaving you the low side, so that's really difficult to do anything with anybody down there.
That's even harder. I got on his outside a couple of times in the middle of 1 and 2, but then he'd get on the throttle and then get clear of me before we got off the corner. So, yeah, but
he was getting it to hook up tonight. That's for sure. There's a lot of people behind you guys that were sawing that wheel all night trying to get it to hook up off, and you could sure see it after about 30, 40, 50 laps. They just started falling back because the rears just wouldn't hook up anymore.
Yeah, it's very different from last night's setup. Last night's setup had a lot of rear grip. Tonight did not. You could really over-rotate the car on throttle, and you had to be really careful about that. I'm surprised the first half of the race went as smoothly as it did, because I thought we were going to have just a shit ton of cautions at the beginning. But everybody, I always underestimate how good these guys are, and they did an awesome job again tonight. And it was a handful.
Yeah, and they all did good. They were mostly all single spins. There was only one with multiple cars, I think, and otherwise it was just people losing it on their own and doing some lawn work. Got it going again.
Yeah, easy to do. I did it a few times in practice. I'm like, I cannot do that in the race, and fortunately I didn't. But I come close a couple times.
Well, still a good job on third. It get you some good points to get you some momentum for the chase, keep you in it. Probably gonna need every point to keep up with them guys with the 9. What are they? 911 boys. 419. 619.
Whatever they are, they're so damn fast.
Whatever.
They're so damn fast half the time. You
can. See, I can do it too.
pretty sure Jenny's got their number or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
God damn.
I've struggled this whole season, and of course the competition has gotten tougher and better, and so you know, I it's not been a bad season, but it's not been one of my best. But we'll keep digging, and you never know what's going to happen. So we'll keep trying and see what we can do.
Yep, this season, a couple of bad races. It really has a lot bigger impact this season. But you've got it up there in the chase, and you're right in the hunt. So we wish you good luck next week.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for
Is
filling
there anybody
in.
you want to thank? We didn't ask you if you wanted to thank anybody.
Just you guys, Vern, Michael, everybody, for all the work they do. You guys for
and me.
Yeah, and you for supporting the broadcast.
You lying motherfucker.
Keeping it going. No, hey, I got somebody that watches every week, and it's because you guys, put the time in that you're able to keep the broadcast going, and I appreciate it.
The guy that painted your truck. I'm just saying.
What's that?
Well, alright, y'all. That's going to end it for us. We took 13 tonight. Not bad. I think it was 13. Let me see. No, we took P12. Not bad. We struggled. We come back from it. But we pretty much stayed in the top 15 all night long. So that's a big improvement for us. And we'll be back next week at Bristol, Tennessee. I'm pretty excited for that. We'll catch you in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Peace.